Hi, bestie. I'm here to do a full moon reading for us for tonight. I have some different types of card decks already pulled out and set up for us. So I'm going to start, and the focus tonight is going to be in line with what do we need to be disciplined about, how do we need to empower ourselves, and what do we need to let go of in any aspect for this full moon, because full moons are for releasing. Also, we're going to pull from the Mind Oracle to see how we can get our mind right to accomplish these things. So I'm going to pull from the Moonology deck first. Okay, so Holy Spirit, what do we need to know for this full moon for our highest good? What does the collective need to know for their highest good at this time? New moon in Aries, go for it. So there's something that you need to pursue. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details, but it's important that you don't, although this new moon in Aries energy came out, you might be feeling a little impulsive, it's important that you attend to the details and make sure that you're thinking of all the possibilities and all the things that you'll need, okay? Our next card out here is last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. So I think it's important that we create a plan. Maybe give yourself time to brainstorm and think of the little details, but then take a break for the rest of Cancer season. And then we have the full moon in Leo, go wild. So yeah, I think it's important that we have that balance here, knowing when to rest, knowing when to go for it, okay? New moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. And full moon in Capricorn, that's today. Take a reality check. Yeah, get real with yourself, okay? Full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. Full moon at the bottom of the deck, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So I think that couldn't be more accurate for the energy right now, all right? We are in Mercury retrograde pre-shadow, I believe. Maybe it's already started. I don't know the exact time and date. But, guys, this is a really important one for you to think about what it is that you need to work on and what things are not working and what things, do you need to start pursuing to branch out into different avenues. And knowing when and where you need to rest, okay? Focus on the positive. There's a lot of opportunity here still. And you have this beautiful fiery energy, but also very realistic, but also very determined, okay? Very determined, very much, interestingly enough, I see a lot of fire energy in here too. And I think that that's giving us the inspiration. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, maybe what we're not seeing right now is, that we need to see the bigger picture. We really need to be able to see the bigger picture. Because, things will change 333 on the clock, and you need to know how to maneuver with that. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know from the Empowerment deck? We have the Soul Art. I am a vibrant creator. I express my unique gifts openly with confidence. Every choice I make is an act of creation inspired by my curious spirit. My life is an art piece painted with the energy of my creativity. And, I think that is very close to, and that's why it's soul art. Because, that's what art is when you allow yourself to, channel that beautiful, divine, creative energy, that divine, feminine, creative force. We have solar crown, all right? It says, I am decisive and wise. When action is required, I move swiftly with courage. When wisdom is necessary, I step carefully with grace. I trust my intuitive wisdom to decide correctly. So if you've been struggling with your intuition or just feeling like maybe your spirituality maybe gets misinterpreted by other people, just know that it's more important for you to have that connection from your soul to the divine, to God, to, you know, the divine masculine, divine feminine energy, creative force, everything. God, the Holy Spirit, all of it. And I think that art really allows us to do that beautifully. And knowing and trusting our intuitive gifts allows us to, you know, honor them. We have inner strength here. It says, I am powerful. I can change my life and set my path. I am an iceberg. Others only see the tip of an underwater mountain of inner strength. So you've been having to be very strong lately. Okay. And I think that, you know, you're learning how to shine beyond. Okay. But you are strong. You are like a diamond. You're, you know, you're able to withstand the pressure. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Diamond of character. Wow. My character is a diamond. I become stronger and radiant under pressure. The obstacles is the way to enlightenment. The struggle is a gift that uncovers deeper meaning. Who can stand on the summit who has not first climbed the mountain? So, yeah. Exactly what I was saying. You're a diamond for going through whatever you've been having to be strong through. Okay? That has shaped you to be the beautiful you. The beautiful one and only you. We have ancestral wisdom at the bottom of the deck. Some reminders from our ancestors. It's interesting that I almost feel like this is the same crown. Check that out. Okay? And yeah. It says, I am worthy. I carry within myself the potential of all the lessons and strength of 10,000 ancestors who came before me. I will trust myself, my intuition, and my wisdom. Another confirmation about trusting, you know, your gifts, okay? Well, like what I was just saying. Wow, 7-11 on the clock, guys. Whew. You know, I talk a lot about trying to remind people that, you know, you are the best of all your ancestors. Probably a little not so great too, but that's the beauty of being human and having an experience here. So don't forget to tell them thank you, okay? We have Candle of Hope. I pulled another card from the bottom of the deck. Candle of Hope. I am hopeful every day. I make the choice to be positive no matter what happens around me. I guard the flame of faith. At the moment when all feels lost and I face a dead end, hope lights a new way. And that is so true. You know, you can feel all your feelings though. It's okay. And, you know, bring yourself back to what you're grateful for, you know, and these are some beautiful qualities about you. You know, I was going to pull these cards about how to empower us to go forward, but I really think that is in the present, by honoring the present moment and ourself and our gifts and our strength, and allowing ourselves to really be like crowned with that energy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in this reading so far. Let's see what we need to know from the Mind Oracle. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know? We have, it's time, believe. It says you're being asked to move forward. Sorry guys, you're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. And then it says, believe. You're being asked to fully believe in, we got two people praying towards each other here. Okay. Fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life and you will do exactly that. We have two cards that are pretty much saying the exact same thing. So you need to, and the other cards were saying go for it and go wild and all that too. So there's something that you are going to decide to pursue, and it's going to be healing for you, or maybe, you know, the process will be healing, or maybe you're an actual healer, or, you know, your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now, and you are going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. So remain open, keep your energy open, especially this full moon, as you release what maybe has really just been holding you back. Like, what is it that you're afraid of? We have change here. And we have open up. Okay, so that could be the change. Maybe you're opening up a little bit more about yourself, about the things that you've been through. All right, maybe you've been through so much in 10:10 on the clock and you just don't share with anybody because you feel like when you tell people shit you've been through, it's like they're like, oh my God, like, how are you still even like functioning? Yeah. And sometimes, people understand it. Sometimes people think, they're like, they can't process, right? But you can choose to change, and you can choose to, move through whatever it is that you need to, and not allow other people to misunderstand you, or not really care, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to misunderstand you. It says you're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. And then we have open up. You're being asked to open up your heart to another, to let down your walls, and to trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So, maybe you're just being more open with other people. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know for our mind for this full moon? Allow bravery. Okay, so there's definitely like this, because we did have the full moon in Leo, I believe, as well. This bravery aspect, this strength, we have all those confirmations. So it says allow bravery and worth. So it says you're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection. This is the same, bro. Same thing. We got several cards in a row that are confirming. So protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. So allow yourself to, even if you've been hurt, it's okay. You can't just stay there. Who wants to stay in that? That's exhausting, and you deserve not to be in that. So move from it. Okay, we have bravery. It says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Worth. It says you're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case. However, you are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. So maybe you've been working with, personal self-esteem. Okay, so we have two more cards. We have presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now. And when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. And then we have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, we must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life begins to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And that's why I love the power of prayer and pray often. And, to whoever that is for you, that's on you, but I pray. And it's beautiful to have that faith, okay? To carry you through those dark moments. We have that here, okay? We did have that, I think, over here, somewhere else. But yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary. If you're going to share your true self with others, be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. And that is facts. And that's what I was saying earlier. Like, some people won't and some people will. And you will know your tribe. 1414 on the clock, which is 5-5. Which is also signifying change, and we are going through a change and a transformation, especially with this full moon, because this one is like, for, your career and what you value, and putting in work and being consistent and being determined and like really going for it. And that was one of our cards too. So I feel like this full moon, maybe you want to let go of everything that's been holding you back, and that's literally this card. Okay, that's literally this card. Yeah, let go of what's holding you back. You deserve better. You are amazing. And I love you and thank you for watching this reading. I hope that you have a beautiful and safe, happy full moon. If you want to book a personal reading, a Reiki session, which is energy healing, or a virtual sound bath, or in person if you're in the South Jersey area, and I know you like that because I'm very safe. I have to be. So if that's you and you want to book, you can definitely just check out my website. Everything is over there. I also created a page on the Spaces by Wix app. You can become a member. If you go to my website, it'll pop up. You can request and I'll add you to the site. You can book services through there. You can message me with your questions. I do post my events on there when I do like community rituals, or I'm back in person, which I am now, back at the Millville Riverfront Renaissance Arts Center on Main Street on Monday nights from 6 to 7, sometimes a little later than 7, for arts yoga. And I played the sound bowls there, so you can come. My wonderful friend Ahmed Graves Ill, aka The Lung, is the yoga instructor, and I do sound bowl while you guys enjoy a beautiful yoga class. So if you enjoyed this reading, you want to check out those things, go over to my website. I love y'all. See y'all soon. Be safe. Peace.